It's my commitment to bring back a winning tradition to the Boston Bruins organization.
2006, Boston had a new GM. The NHL had a salary cap. Peter Chiarelli's mandate? Build a modern-day big bad Bruins. The roster needed help. The new regime landed hockey's toughest player to play against, Zdeno Chara, and a slick #1 center in Marc Savard. Where was Patrice Bergeron's piece of the puzzle going to fit? At one point, when you were up for a contract, did you go to the Bruins and say, look, what is the plan?
I wanted to be on a winning team, and I wanted guys to stick around and leave room for them as well, as crazy as it may sound, because I know we're all well compensated, and I'm not trying to say that I took much of a discount, because it's obviously huge numbers, but I wanted to make sure that there was still some left for them to build a contender, and also to have the security of being able to stay here.
When I arrived, that was his probably second full year with the Bruins. Pretty quiet guy, probably not as comfortable to be in that leader position. But as the years went by and we had new guys coming in, he really took up on that role.
October 27th, 2007. Philadelphia's Randy Jones boards Bergeron.
We got an injured goal.
Well, I saw it happen. From the bench, I could see the hit.
Guy finishes guy right through the numbers, and the worst possible outcome imaginable.
Doctors would diagnose a grade 3 concussion. There is no grade 4.
You hope that he survives, he keeps on living. That was my first thought.
You're just praying that, at the end of the day, he comes off the ice and you're going to get some kind of good news.
There's been improvement from last week, and I'm just trying to take that as a positive and look forward to get better.
I don't want to rush things. I don't want to take any chances at the same time.
Patrice is young when that happens, and there's a question mark as far as just the end of his career. Will he be able to come back? And I remember Peter and I talking to his parents and promising that we would do the right thing for Patrice the whole way. Patrice in the playoffs against Montreal, we're just getting ready for Game 7, and he's been skating with us for quite a while. 2, maybe even 3 weeks, if not more.
And he was ready to play, and he wanted to play, and I think it was the best thing we ever did, not playing him. It just allowed him more time to heal.
To this day, I'm really happy that was the right decision to do, and kept our promise to his family. And we've always said health comes before the work, and family comes before the work, and that was a great opportunity to prove that.
Patrice! Resilience is woven into Bergeron's DNA.
His dedication and work ethic certainly gets him back on the ice.
I was glad he came out of it the way he did.
Over the course of the following season, he recovered his game.
To come back after that, for not playing a year, I don't think many players could do that.
The tip by Bergeron scores! Patrice Bergeron is back on the board!
The next winter, Bergeron was better, and so were the Bruins. They went up 3-0 in the second round of the 2010 playoffs. Philadelphia stormed back, knocking David Krejci out with a season-ending wrist injury. But even after the Flyers evened the series, the Bruins took command early in Game 7.
Scores! 3-0 Bruins! 2 for Lucic!
Philadelphia, that was a big one, obviously. You learn that it's not over until it's over. I remember being on the bench and cheering after we were up 3-0 and it was the third period.
They've got Philly on the run!
I remember thinking, hey, it's a lot of game left.
Loose puck, Gagne scores! Philadelphia, for the first time in the series, has history on inside!
I still can't believe how it happened, and that we let it happen too.
The Boston Bruins, a collapse they will never be able to forget.
Sometimes when you're in it, you're like, oh my God, the world is ending, but then you realize that, it builds you and it makes you stronger.
That recurring theme. Did you guys take what happened to you in 2010 And instead of feeling sorry for yourselves, build that into the character of the 2011 team?
I think 100% for sure. And even more so in the playoffs, I think, when you're up, you never take it for granted. You know, you got to close it, and the toughest game to win is the fourth game. So that was definitely a lesson learned after that.
You know, you learn from the losses, not from the wins, so we took that and moved on.
In playoffs, you gotta always keep the foot on your pedal and keep pushing, 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 and drive for that perfection.
What nearly killed their spirit had made it stronger. They would need all of that and more in 2011. Since 2003, Patrice Bergeron's play had done his talking for him. In 2011, soon-to-be Hall of Famer Mark Recchi thrust leadership upon him.
I remember going in the dressing room and I said, it's your time and they need to hear your voice. And he talked from that point on. It took off. It was right there for me, needed a little nudge. He was a great leader already as it was.
He really take up on that role of being more vocal, outspoken, helped me as a captain to take the charge of the room.
Beneath Patrice Bergeron's kind and humble demeanor is impenetrable bedrock, determination that can be scarred, but not destroyed.
Nobody saw this coming, but the Montreal Canadiens take both of the first two games in Boston and send the Bruins up against the wall early.
Was the first round in 2011 the key moment where this team realized that it can do anything?
Being down 2-0 and being able to go back 2-2 in Montreal was probably the best thing that could have happened for that playoff run.
Down 2-0 in the first round against Montreal, and we were just like, okay, this is the time we need to really, really push.
Ryder scores! 5-4 in OT! Back to Boston, tied 2 games apiece.
Winning those 2 games, it propelled us, I think. There's nothing that was going to stop us.
Game 5 to the Bruins, Game 6 to the Canadiens, and it was Game 7 at TD Garden. As everyone on both sides knew, history loved the Habs.
The Bruins as an organization have lost 4 straight 7th games, but these players in front of Claude Julien are living in the moment.
Critics is always going to be there, and it's totally fine to me. Obviously there was some rumblings, you know, obviously in the Canadian series about Claude and the future and all that stuff, and to me it's perfect. It's just another challenge that you hit face first. You just go out there and just kind of, you get it done, and then you move forward.
Top of the circle, Horton, the drive, score! The Bruins knock out Montreal!
Game 7 was obviously winning that in overtime like we did, kind of helped bringing some people on board for sure for the run.
Absolutely huge for the Boston Bruins.
For us, I think it was to put ourselves in a bubble to keep that confidence and keep that energy going.
Zdeno Chara and the Boston Bruins get the 700-pound 7th game gorilla off their backs.
We grew as a team, and we were in that new territory that none of us been before. You could sense with that energy that the town was going through and bring the best out of us for the team.
Boston was a hockey town again. Lessons learned. The Bruins smacked down Philly in a sweep.
For the first time in 19 years, the Boston Bruins will play in the Eastern Conference Finals.
An epic Game 7 win against Tampa Bay.
And New England has Stanley Cup fever again.
In the Stanley Cup Final, Game 7 in Vancouver, where they had scored only 3 goals in 3 games, all losses.
You know, I've dreamed of this my whole life pretty much, and now I'm here, so just gotta go out there and enjoy it.
I'm sure you can remember the weather on June 15th, 2011. Yeah. Can you remember all the details of that day?
Pretty amazing how I don't necessarily remember what I did last week, but then I could remember everything about that day. It goes to tell you how important it was to all of us and how special it was.
I'll never be able to describe the feeling of that whole entire day. From breakfast.
So quiet, no one was really talking.
You know, the nerves that you could see all the way around the room, and you know, how calm guys were.
I remember seeing Mark Recchi, he was so in control, and that kind of made me relax a little bit. I asked him, have you ever been in those situations? He's like, yeah, twice. I was like, and? He's like, won both. I was like, okay, we're good then.
We talked a little bit in the morning too, and it's a game 7, but if you make it bigger, sometimes it can bite you in the butt, as they say, and we just talked about embracing it and playing the same way we've played all year and taking it as a game. And if we do that, we're going to have a great game and we're going to be fine.
Great to be able to have him, you know, on our side and calm guys down and see that it was, I mean, it wasn't just another game, but still, we just had to be this ourselves and bring it and just go out there and do your job, do what you've been told. And play hard, and things will unfold, and that's what happened.
Bergeron and his familiar winger made it happen in the biggest game of their lives.
Started climbing up the wall and looking to make a play.
Marchand looking, curls out to the right circle.
Nothing was really open, so I kind of turned back.
Spins back in deep.
Bergeron always finds that soft spot in the high slot. He's so good at getting that shot off. I just had to find an area, and he would get to it.
Feeds it in front, score!
Still to this day, don't know how he saw it. It went through 2 or 3 bodies.
Patrice Bergeron on the slot, set up by Marchand.
Kind of took a minute to realize it went in for both of us.
And the Bruins with a 1-0 lead in the first.
We were ecstatic, you know, we were both kind of jumping around and just kind of set the tempo for the game.
It gave us so much energy, you know. Obviously, when your team scores, it just kind of lifts you up, right? So when you score in Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Finals, then, you know, try to catch me.
From that point forward, we just kind of feel like we got this.
Got the lead, and you know, that kind of like get us going, and we got second, third, and we were just in control of the game.
And the shorty all but sealed the game.
Could have went either way, right?
Patrice coming down on Luongo, getting taken down in the process, like mauled.
Bergeron trying to settle it down the middle, being chased.
Still so focused on the puck while he was on literally his elbows and knees.
Bergeron to the net, bumped down by Earhart.
Able to slide the puck past Luongo.
Score! It rolled in!
I mean, I didn't touch it with my hand, but still, I made contact with Luongo, even though I was stripped.
Bergeron gets it shorthanded!
I think everybody's a little bit shocked that he had actually scored that goal, including Luongo.
And the Bruins have a 3-0 lead!
Obviously, Bergie stepped up and dominated, as he always does in those situations.
Getting that shorthanded goal was big for our morale, but also for them to kind of, you know, it deflated them a bit, for sure.
Listen, I could envision other players sort of saying, oh, I drew the penalty, it's up, I'm giving up. Now Patrice fought to the last moment, and we end up scoring that goal and going on to win Game 7. It really is emblematic of Patrice himself.
Get the duck boats ready!
When you win a cup, you remain together forever.
The Bruins are 2011 Stanley Cup champions!
I'm almost at a loss for words to describe, you know, sort of thinking back about what that meant.
Come on, Bernie! Yeah!
That moment is almost surreal. It's not almost, it is surreal. When you walk on the ice and you realize what has just happened.
Their first Stanley Cup since 1972.
That whole feeling, it was a childhood dream, you know, it's a dream come true. It's something that you work so hard for, so you soak everything in and you just try to put that in your memory bank.
Family first, from darkness to the brightest light imaginable. Then to share the joy, to the hospitals, to his hometown. Never about the me, always about the we.
It's unbelievable. Obviously, bringing it back to Quebec City is something very special, something I'm very proud of.
Just a way to say thanks to everybody, to share this happiness, to say to everyone he loves them. And this is Patrice. He loves people, he loves everyone.
Being able to do it in my hometown means a lot to me. It's very special.
As complete a player as anyone in this era, what enables him to do so much so consistently? Andy Brickley and Bergeron, a meeting of the minds, next.